Well, welcome back. My name is Sam or Erfaren, and today is maybe the best day ever on the history of this server because Zen opened a fireworks shop, and you bet your bottom dollar we are buying him out of everything. So, 1 stack of rockets for 3 diamonds. What do we got? We got lots of gunpowder here. Do we have any? Have I missed the rockets? Have I missed there actually being? Oh, they're back there. 1 stack for 3 diamonds. You got it, dude. Let me just fill up the old shulkers with some rockets. Do I have any that already have? You've already got some rockets in you. How many do you got? Let's grab these. You're gonna go in here. All right, we're going to need quite a number of these. So let's just payment here. There you go, Mr. Zen. I'm going to drop all of this in here. Oh my gosh, it's so nice to have rockets. I'm not gonna, we won't fill it all the way up yet. But my goodness, just having some rockets is, it's so nice. I just put the rockets we already had out in there. Hold on, we need those. Oh my gosh, okay. Wow, Bambi built a lovely tree. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. Some invisible string here to stop the vines from growing. Wow, and Bambi's blocks. Okay, I feel like we're gonna need to talk to Bambi about this one. Oh, mini blocks. 1 diamond per stack, oh my gosh. Oh, there's so many fun little blocks. Oh. I'm gonna hate actually having to buy things from Bambi now, but I suppose I can be helpful and spread the wealth around. Now, something you might have seen. Wow. Oh my gosh, people have been up to stuff. Look at all the work that's gone down over here. I know Nettey was working on a shop and expanding this. I'm not sure if this is all Nettey, but I love this. The lights are incredible. Lots of mini blocks. I wonder if this is maybe a Bambi build here. This copper is just so cool, though. Like little fairy lights. Wow, those are so cool. We'll have to figure out who did that. Something you might have seen at the beginning of today's episode was me finally finishing all of the terraforming over here. Now, granted, we still don't have a path that goes all the way up, but we do finally have a structure that is connected to the ground absolutely everywhere. And it is completely illuminated on the inside so that we don't have any drowned or anything spawning in here and making obnoxious sounds. So that is all handled. I think it looks so nice. I'm really, really happy with what I've learned with terraforming so far on this series. Like, it's just been, I feel like I'm trying new things and they're working out. So the last thing we really need to do over here to get this complete and ready is to figure out what the actual path we want to have here be, and I think it should probably be a mud path or some sort of dirt path, but I think that's something for us to figure out at a later time. I haven't been here in a little while, so we're gonna run in and just take a look and see if we happen to have any sales or if there's anything we need to restock. Oh, we sold some torches. Okay, we sold some frog lights. Haven't sold any of this. And have sold a little bit more of the copper bulbs. Okay. I feel like we should definitely get the frog lights restocked. The rest of the stuff we can definitely work on getting restocked. I have a bunch of firefly bushes down in the base that we could grab. And we could make a ton of magma blocks. So maybe let's head back over to the base and let's just see what we can't restock on our own time. Ooh, we really need to do something about my nether portal. This is a dangerous little area. So first things first, we'll run over here and grab us. Oh, we're gonna actually need to run this for just a little bit longer, get some more firefly bushes. So let's grab a whole bunch of bone meal here. And let's let this run for just a little bit so we get even more of these. But luckily, we do still have a few open shulker boxes. And we can just take what we do have in here alongside some of this glow lichen, because I'm sure we need to restock that one as well. And we'll just dump all of this into here. I love that. That farm is just, it's so quick. It works so well. Just look at this. It's so fast. Snag that. There we go. And that is a full shulker of those materials. And now we're going to run over to Zen's base so that I can use his portal to get us up to the nether roof and to our frog light farm. And we'll take these and all of this. And a whole bunch of these, and these, and these. And that should get us pretty well restocked, at least on the items that people seem to be liking to purchase. Now, something that's been really bothering me over the last week or so is just, there's not a lot of shulker boxes, and it's, getting kind of harder to go further and further out into the end to get new shulker shells. So today, I'm going to take on a challenge that I've never done ever, which is creating a shulker box farm. And oh my gosh, I don't even know where to begin with this. So I hope you're excited, because once this shop is restocked, that's what we're doing. So let's get all of this into place. And now let's head to the drawing board. Now, the first thing we're going to need to figure out for this farm are the materials that we need. So we are back here in our lovely materials area. Are these guys all frozen? Oh no. Okay, hold on. We have to rescue these guys. I did actually, literally, as I was leaving spawn, I grabbed some honeycomb, so this actually kind of works out, but I was planning on making my own little bee farms. So I suppose I gotta use some of this for right now. Let's see if we can't pop up here. Will he stay in that? Maybe. Yes, no, maybe. Oh, come on. I push that way. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, yeah, that's gonna cause a problem. Okay, let's get out the old ender chest. And where's our redstone stuff? Okay, let's solve this problem. There we go. Okay. And now, wax. Now they'll stay that way forever. Okay, now we gotta repeat this with a couple people. I'm so glad I have calming music that plays in here while I'm doing this, because otherwise I can get very frustrated. So let's enjoy some calming music while I revive some of these silly little copper golems. All right, so I've gone ahead and I've gathered up the materials that I could find for what we need for this design. And I'm using one that's kind of it looks like co-owned by They6 and Adel Games. So I've got their video tagged below that I used for this. So I have everything that I think we need, minus quite a few of these. Yeah, you see, we actually only have like 2/3 of what we need for scaffolding, so we're gonna need to get more of that. But I was able to get all of the stone blocks, and then the redstone and kind of miscellaneous stuff was not very difficult at all, and we actually still have some stone left over from that, so I'm very glad that we've got all that. But as you can see in my inventory, I did actually run down to the spawn, where all the shops are and everything, and I bought out some string from Nettey's shop, and we're gonna pay a visit to my favorite local food co-op, the Bambi Island. And we're going to go and commandeer just a little bit of her bamboo, just to make sure we've got enough. But don't worry, we will pay her well. So let's fly on over to Bambi's base and get the last things that we need for the Shulker Farm, which is super exciting. I'm so excited to build this. I still haven't decided if I'm gonna build it in the overworld or not yet. I think it's probably gonna be easier to just build it in the end, but I mean, could be kind of cool. I don't know. We'll decide. Now, I know right around this corner, Bambi has, an automated bamboo farm right here. Don't mind this. I definitely didn't take any of this earlier, but I know Bambi's got this, and there's quite a bit in here. So we are gonna go ahead and pay our fair price here for what we got. I think, what do you think? 2 diamonds per stack? A diamond per stack? I don't know. Let's grab 4 stacks to begin with. Yeah, that's fair, I think. Okay, let's see if we can't get this into quite a number of scaffolding. So that gave us another 4 stacks. So we're still missing about 100 scaffolding. So we can drop this back in and we will go ahead and grab one more thing. Actually, maybe 2 more things of that. There we go. And I think with this, we should have everything that we need. Yes, okay. Look at that. We've got everything we need. The block of diamond is just a placeholder block. We've got everything we need for this farm. I would like to give a big thank you to Bambi for letting me use this. I hope the money finds you well. I'm not going to leave it here because last time I did this over here, apparently my money disappeared. So I'm going to actually move this to a safer place. Since we're about to be rolling in shulkers anyway, just going to go ahead and give her a shulker box full of things. And maybe we can just use this to rename it. Payment for bamboo. All right, Bambi, I'm leaving this in your mailbox. So now that we have everything in hand, it's time to decide where we're gonna build this. And I think just for the ease of moving ourselves and shulkers around, I think we should go build this in the end. So we're gonna head to the end, which is under my base. Right, I always forget that it's there. And we are gonna get this all thrown together. Now, I'm not sure exactly where I want to build this, but I know Bambi did all this work over here. So if we can find wherever the closest actual spot is with an end city, I think we can build around there. Oh, look, there we go. We got an end city over there and a few over there. Hopefully there's still shulkers here. I suppose this only works if there's still shulkers nearby. There's still any shulkers here? What about all the way up top? Nope. Oh gosh. What about over here? Are any of you still here? Oh, I doubt it. This place looks ravaged. You know what? Maybe we try a little farther away. Maybe on... We've been that way though. You know what? We'll just head this way. Load in some new chunks. Maybe we'll find some new end cities. Ah, here's one. Oh yes. Yep. This is the perfect spot. Okay. So now that we have found where we're going to get this built, it's time to get this built. So let's get it done, and I will see you very soon. Well, it's pretty loud, as you can probably hear, and I've only been here for, I don't even know, probably less than 5 minutes. Yeah. Anything else? Did we get any others yet? No. That'll do. Oh my gosh. Okay, I think I'm gonna stay here in AFK, probably overnight. We're gonna see how much we actually get, and I'm just gonna go ahead and assume we might never need to stand over here again after this. Oh my gosh, this thing works so well. I'll give you just a brief little run through of it before I do go AFK. So this little section that I'm in is my little AFK chamber, and the reason there's fire is because every now and then they are gonna target me, and it's gonna fire a little ball straight through here, this spot, and the fire stops it from hitting me. So essentially that just keeps me safe during this whole process. Now how this farm works is right here we have got 15 of these snow golems that when a little shulker, wherever they are, it's so hard to try and show this. When a little shulker tries to teleport there, they take cramming damage and immediately teleport around and then get kind of jostled and hit by all the other shulkers. As you can see, they're just blasting up and down this. And you'll see they load in right here and they get teleported out when they're hit, which causes them to respawn. But then they just spread themselves all throughout and slowly work their way up to the top, where you can see they're all here. And then from here, they teleport down into this room, which I can hardly show you. You can kind of see it here, where they get stacked up on each other and cram each other to death while also blasting each other. So every single time a new one of these gets pushed into place, another one dies, and we get more of their drops from that. So you can see this all just taking place right here. There's a lot of complex redstone stuff in here that I don't fully understand, but the general premise is we have one that sits down here and takes damage, and this one right here is the one that is getting duplicated. So it's making new shulkers all the time. Those shulkers are working their way all the way up to the top, and then in time they teleport themselves down into the chamber, where they then are turned into their shells. So very, very little, oh my gosh, that's so close to my face. Very complicated little thing, but I'm very glad to see it actually working. So, like I said, I'm gonna sit here, I'm gonna AFK and listen to these lovely sounds, and we'll see what all this looks like here in just a little while. Well, it's been a number of hours, and as you can hear, this is nice and loud. Let's go take a look. I've just been standing there. It was literally overnight and some, so I hope this worked. Oh. Okay, there's 2 full. Oh my gosh, I'm assuming, yeah, these probably don't. Wow, that is almost 3 full double chests of boxes. I'm assuming, yeah. And these back hoppers are completely filled up as well. Oh my gosh, we are never going to need, oh my gosh, all these end cities, these are just for loot now. We don't even need to do anything with the shulkers. Oh my gosh, what a contraption. I gotta walk away from this. This is so loud. Whoever found out that you can do this with shulker shells or with shulkers and make a shulker box farm, bravo, because that is so awesome. I think actually before I leave here, maybe we could get a shulker box full of shulker shells that we could take back to our base and just use if we need it. How about we grab this one? This one's empty. Yeah. Okay, let's take this up top and try and fill it all the way up with shulker shells. The thing is, this is really great that this, is working. The issue is now we're gonna have to figure out a good source of wood for making chests for these, because I don't want to just be chopping down trees and stuff. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a big old bamboo farm next time that we can use to just pre-make a lot of the easy wood things, especially chests, which we can then use for all these shulkers and make our lives a ton easier. So let's just place this over there, and we're just gonna start grabbing things, I think. We can just fill our inventory up like this, and then we'll drop it all back over there and do the same thing over here. Drop that all back over there. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. I am gonna just make all this go back nicely there. Okay. Wow. Look at all those. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's bundle that up. Yeah. Wow. Okay. We need to get some more rockets. But luckily we stocked up at the beginning of today's episode, so once we got these, I think we can head back home, and I think that is going to be just about all the time that I have for today. I know it was a little bit of a shorter episode, just because, things kind of went from point A to point B, but I got to tell you, this took me weeks to throw together, so I appreciate your patience, I appreciate you watching. Let's see if we can't fly directly into this. That would be really cool. Come on. Yes. Oh. Whoa. Good save there. As I was saying, I appreciate you so much for watching, taking the time out of your day. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. I had a lot of fun throwing this all together. If you're new or you find yourself coming back, consider subscribing. I would love to have you here for this and for everything to come, especially for this awesome bamboo thing I'm going to try and make next time. So be sure to get subscribed. Regardless, thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I will see you soon.